All right, so today we're doing a deep dive into something really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's Surah Quraysh,
Okay.
which is from the Quran.
All right.
And, the Quran is the central religious text of Islam, believed by Muslims to be a revelation from God.
Right. Right.
And what's really cool about this particular surah
Yeah.
is that it's really short,
Okay.
only 5 verses.
Wow. That's concise.
It is. So we're going to kind of see, what can we learn from such a short text?
It's amazing how much meaning you can pack into just a few lines.
Yeah.
Think about a powerful quote or even a song lyric.
Yeah.
Sometimes the shortest things just have the biggest impact.
Totally. So to get us started, I'm going to read the surah
Okay.
so you can get a feel for it.
Great.
And as you're listening, I just want you to kind of think about the themes of security and provision and worship.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful. For the security of Quraysh, their security during winter and summer journeys, let them worship the Lord of this house, who has fed them against hunger and has secured them against fear.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot in there.
It makes you stop and think.
Yeah.
And one of the things that it mentions specifically is Quraysh.
Right.
And the Quraysh were a really powerful tribe in Mecca at the time of the Prophet Muhammad.
Okay.
So can you tell us a little bit more about their significance and who they were?
Yeah, so the Quraysh were a dominant force in Mecca.
Okay.
They were really well known for these trading caravans
Oh, wow.
that would travel vast distances,
Oh, wow.
often in really challenging conditions.
Into deserts and things.
Exactly. And they were also the custodians of the Kaaba, which is a sacred shrine that attracted pilgrims from all across Arabia.
Yeah, so they had a lot of power then.
Oh, yeah, a lot of power, both economically and spiritually. And I should probably just clarify for anyone who might not know,
Yeah.
the Kaaba is that cube-shaped building
Right.
that's located in Mecca, and it's considered by Muslims to be the most sacred site in Islam.
Yeah, that's a really important detail
Yeah.
about the Kaaba. Thanks for clarifying that.
You bet.
So I'm curious, what do you think is the significance of addressing this surah specifically to the Quraysh?
At first glance, it seems like it's just for them.
Right.
But I think there's actually a much more universal message kind of woven in there.
Okay.
It's not just about the Quraysh. It's a message, I think, for all of humanity. It reminds us of God's blessings and the importance of gratitude and worship.
Right.
And it subtly connects our tangible needs, like safety during travel and having enough food to our need for spiritual security.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's like saying you can have all the material security in the world.
Yeah.
But without that connection to something greater, you might never truly feel safe.
Wow. Yeah.
Really safe.
That's really powerful.
Yeah.
And it makes me think, too, about when it talks about winter and summer journeys.
Yeah.
I can't help but think about, the actual dangers people faced traveling back then.
Totally.
Imagine those journeys.
Yeah.
Scorching deserts, freezing nights.
Bandits.
Yeah, bandits.
Right.
That must have been so difficult.
Yeah, grueling journeys.
Yeah.
And we may not face those exact same dangers today.
Right.
I think we all still crave that feeling of security in our lives.
Yeah.
We look for it in our jobs, our relationships, our finances. This surah makes me wonder, where do we place our trust in the modern world?
That's a good question.
What are our winter and summer journeys today? And how do we find that sense of security and gratitude in the midst of them?
It's so easy to take things for granted.
It really is.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like this surah is saying that gratitude is the key to feeling truly secure.
Totally.
It's not just about having things, but about appreciating them. What are the things that we overlook every day that we should be more grateful for?
Yeah, that's something I need to think about more too.
Me too. So as we wrap up today, we've explored kind of the historical context of the Quraysh, who they were, what their role in Mecca was, and their connection to the Kaaba.
Yeah.
We looked at the themes of physical and spiritual security.
Right.
And how those are kind of intertwined.
Yeah, they're definitely connected.
And we talked about the importance of gratitude and recognizing those blessings in our lives.
Yeah, I think this surah really encourages us to ask ourselves, what are those things that make us feel safe and secure?
Yeah.
Is it our possessions, our achievements?
Right.
Or is it something deeper? And then how do we cultivate that feeling of gratitude?
Yeah.
Even when we're going through those really challenging, winter and summer journeys of life.
That's a really thought-provoking question to end on.
Yeah, I hope it gives everyone something to ponder.
Yeah, me too. No, I'll be thinking about it.
Me too.
And if you're interested in exploring these ideas further,
Yeah.
I definitely recommend, reading more about the Quran and the life of the Prophet Muhammad.
It's fascinating stuff.
It is. It's a journey full of history and spirituality and wisdom.
Couldn't agree more.
All right, well, thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you next time.
See ya.